I've been getting grey hair since I was 11 years old. 11 years old, I want you to remember this fact. I never had an issue with my grey hairs because members of my family also had this. I want you to remember this fact. So growing up, whenever some hairs would poke out or you'd see them grow out as they normally do, I wasn't allowed to dye my hair until I was 19. People would always comment on it. It is fine. When it's not fine is when you say, yes, I know, I don't have a problem with it, but then they'll keep going on and on and on. That's when it stops being okay. And then when you explain that I've had it since I was younger and members of my family also have it, they will offer you remedies. Remember the facts I told you to remember. If you start getting grey hairs when you're around 11, 12, 13, 14, and members of your family have the same issue, babe, what makes you think that I can control grey hairs through supplements? It is genetic. It's going to happen regardless of how many supplements I take. Bearing in mind, most of the time I used to get routine blood tests, and even when I had conditions, none of them linked to me having grey hair. So I was actually tested a lot throughout my life, including when I was in hospital for a good 4 months for surgery. I had grey hairs years prior to that. So whenever someone tells you they've been getting grey hairs and their family members do too at a really young age, I want you to stop and think that it might be genetic and stop recommending shit supplements, please. I feel like it's done in a kind-hearted way, so I'm approaching this with peace and respect. But I swear to God, one more person, I'm actually going to lose my shit.